The skies of May 2025 bore witness to a reckoning, an air battle where hubris met its match in the cold, unyielding steel of discipline. As India and Pakistan teetered on the brink, the world watched, unaware that history was about to carve its verdict in the stratosphere. Indian media machinery roared to life, a cacophony of manufactured triumph. Screens blazed with hollow victories, anchors bellowing scripted glory, while analysts, armed with nothing but blind allegiance, spun tales of dominance. Yet beyond this theater of delusion, radar screens pulsed with a different truth, a symphony of precision, a ballet of control, where Pakistan Air Force moved with the lethal grace of a predator, playing havoc with Indian defenses from north to south across the international border. From the first heartbeat of conflict, PAF response was a masterstroke of calm lethality, no fanfare, no bravado, just the hum of radar arrays locking onto intruders, the silent dance of missiles arsing through the dawn, striking Indian Air Force bases one after another. Indian formations, drunk on their own myth, stumbled into a storm of their own making. Radars flickered into static, command links snapped like brittle twigs, and the once swaggering confidence of their pilots dissolved into disarray. PAF creed was simple: let the sky bear witness. Every engagement, every strike, was etched into irrefutable data, radar trails, optical locks, electronic fingerprints, before a single word reached the world. By the third dawn, the scales had tipped irrevocably. 7 Indian aircraft lay scattered across the earth, their wreckage smoking testament to PAF supremacy. Not a single Pakistani Falcon had fallen. The crown jewel of India's arsenal, the vaunted S-400, lay in ruins, its demise orchestrated with such clinical precision that international observers later dubbed it a scalpel through armor. But PAF victory was not merely in steel and fire. It was in the silence and professionalism that followed. While Indian military leadership floundered before cameras, scrambling to justify phantom triumphs, Air Chief Marshal Zaheer Ahmed Sidhu stood unwavering. No grand speeches, no chest thumping, just the quiet weight of evidence laid bare for the world to see, a masterstroke of multi-domain operations, satellite imagery, radar logs, intercepted comms, all laid out like cards on a table. The world leaned in, and the truth was undeniable. Global voices rose in chorus. Defense journals hailed PAF campaign as the gold standard of modern air combat, being led from the front by Air Chief Marshal Zaheer, Ahmed himself. Think tanks dissected the operation with awe, marveling at how restraint and professionalism had outshouted recklessness. Meanwhile, India's narrative crumbled like a sandcastle at high tide. Even within its own ranks, whispers of dissent grew: politicians and retired military officers lamenting the erosion of honor at the altar of political theatrics. The May 2025 confrontation was never just about missiles and sorties. It was a trial of souls. India wagered on noise, Pakistan bet on truth, and as the smoke cleared, the sky itself whispered the final verdict: facts are bulletproof. PAF contrails under the command of its air chief, streaking across the horizon, were more than marks of victory. They were the signatures of an unbroken creed, where vision, professionalism, precision, and quiet resolve wrote history in the ink of fire.